Why you don't do vinyl floors? That was our main sanding machine, Galaxy 12-inch. There was one job years ago when we had to carry this one 38 steps. Let's take them out. Yeah, get bended, but it's okay. As back side of the van is 2.4. So where we're gonna put 1 meter, big job. All these all up there, bedrooms, another kids' bedrooms there. 3 different colors. See? I promised you, I'll show you that. Now we're here. Today is a very busy day. Obviously, I'm driving this one. That's my supervisor's work van, but he's on leave, so I'm doing his job. So now we're going to our shed. I need to pick up sanding machine for rough sanding, drop it off to one of our installers, then go to the supplier, grab some trims and so on and so on. So we're gonna be doing really behind the scenes work today. So I'm doing my supervisor's job today. Anyway, let's jump in, and we have a shed just around the corner, and then we'll head to where he is, Holland Park. Yeah, anyway, let's go. Few streets down here, so we keep all I'll show you now what we keep here, but yeah, usually it's like tools, glues, leftovers, trims, bit of everything. So what we need to grab, so see our glues here, some leftovers, lots of trims, because usually again they just some MDFs. All I need to grab now is the big one, the sanding machine here. Because from the last BTS you watched, remember I was saying the old timber floor requires a very good rough sand, very good prep. That's the one. That's the one we need. Because you can also, if you're doing a DIY, you can also hire a big sanding machine from Bunnings, but they're usually very light, and it's for like a light sand, just to take the coating off. With this one, that will just eat into the timber and makes it a good level. Very old, it's like 20 years old. When I was on tools years ago, that was our main sanding machine, Galaxy 12-inch, and we did sanding, polishing with this one. Now it sits in the shed, and sometimes very rarely when we require a good rough sand, when the level is not great, we're using these machines. But sometimes even Bunnings are good enough, or just run a floor grinder even over timber floors to roughen up for the better bonding. That's the whole idea. But when we need to level or make it kind of a decent level, that's it's a very heavy one. You need 2 people to carry this around. Let's get this one. You'll give me a hand with that, because I won't be able to put it myself. Well, it can be. You just take the motor out. I've done it a few times, but it's still very heavy. So you pull it apart, and then you kind of can get that up, but better not to do this. In 1, 2, 3, and then yeah, okay, let's do it. All right, done. Should be good. All right, let's go and grab the sanding paper. Usually we're using 34. 24 it's too rough. 40 it's not good enough. 34 we found is the sweet spot. So if any one of you doing DIY and you're grabbing one from Bunnings, I would say the 34 grit. Yeah, there's plenty of them here. Usually good rough sanding done in 2 stages. So you use your old sanding paper just to take that varnish off, because that's where your sanding paper gets very bogged, and then putting new 36, 40, or sometimes even 60 when you want that nice and flat surface. So we'll have them all, moisture barrier, that's all we need for now. And let's go to Holland Park. I'm gonna answer one of the most popular questions in the comment section. Why you don't do vinyl floors? That's the question I got in my inbox, in my email, in the comments. Why we don't do vinyl planks? Like, first of all, I don't like it. I don't like the look of it, the feel of it. Very rubber, very old style, very commercial, cheap looking floor. See, we specializing in timber flooring. So the main focus is timber floors. Yes, we do a little bit of hybrid, we do a little bit of laminate flooring. I used to do vinyl floors, but the matter of, I would say, issues, floor prep issues, not with the actual vinyl. Actual vinyl laying is quite easy, and that's gonna be probably the cheapest out of everything we do. First of all, we don't do any cheap flooring. Vinyl, to me, it's cheap flooring. So it's a kind of a DIY. We're not DIY, we're professional installers with license, with insurances, with everything. So we don't, I don't like to doing it. I don't like doing cheap flooring, which looks cheap, looks commercial, and so on and so on. So that's why, first of all, we don't do. And then, that's the first one, I don't like it. That's why we don't do it, mainly. And the second one, we had a lot of issues with the prep. So to lay your vinyl, you have to do a lot of floor prep. You have to put a leveling down, so you spend a lot of time and money on the floor preparation, and then you're covering your thousands of dollars with very cheap flooring. It's okay. Most companies do that. We just don't. That's how we operate. And because of that floor preparation, I had a few issues when we did big apartment units, residential, commercial, no matter what. When you're not doing a floor prep, well, you can have a big issues with waves. Your vinyl floor does shrink and expand. So when it does that, so when you have a gap, dirt goes in between the boards, that's it. You'll never get it out. You'll never get it out. It will stay as a gap, and it just will go bigger and bigger and bigger. We'll be left with just the timber floors and quick step laminate. That's the only laminate I'm happy to lay, and I can give warranties, and I will know for sure that there won't be any issues in the future. Same as with timber floors. So as I said in my previous videos, I've collected 9 suppliers now, the best ones in Australia, that easy to work with, good quality, not overpriced. So timber floors is number 1. Quick step laminate is number 2. Vinyl is gone. I don't do vinyl 5 years now. And hybrid, I would like to get rid of it. It's still such a popular product, but I would like to get rid of it. Start getting rid of it next year. So when we do the job, there's no issues. Holland Park is just around the corner. My installer is waiting for the sanding machine so he can start prepping, and yeah, we will go to Ekessa Reach, to one of the suppliers. I need to grab a trims for other job we're doing. So yeah, anyway, see you then there. All right, we're here. Let's quickly get that one down, walk all the way, and the beauty of this, we have a second van with the tailgate door. This one is barn doors, easy to load with the forklift, so you can just put the pallet down, but big chance of damaging back bumper with the forklifts. Now we just put it on the grass. I'm not doing 220. I'm somewhere around 80. 220?
Yeah, I do for one rep here. 220.
Oh, okay, maybe you carry then.
I'm in carry?
Yeah. Anyway, there was one job years ago when we had to carry this one 38 steps. It's like a big house, 3 levels up, no lift, and we had to carry from the car park already 10 steps and then 2 steps. It was very, very hot. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, that's fine. But yeah, we had to carry, oh, I remember that day. That was painful. And we didn't have these handles, yeah. Only this one here. Oh. You already seen this floor, so now we have to give it a good rough sand with old paper first, and then final with the new one, so it looks nice and clean. I'll keep you updated anyway for the next BTS, maybe, because that job will take us about 2 weeks. So we'll definitely be back here next week. So just follow, stay tuned, ask a question in the comments, because next week I think we're doing 2 videos. One is BTS as usual, and then I'm start answering your questions that you ask in the comments. So leave your question in the comments, and I'll be answering all them next week. So done and dusted. Now we're going to see the quick step supplier, because we're doing one big job, laminate flooring, like 260 square meters. So now we need to get finishing trims. It's a bit confusing because they have the base plate, they have the top plate, so it's I need to figure out, plus I need the right color. So I'll go there, I'll grab them, we'll put them in the van, and we'll just deliver them to my installer, so he doesn't have to spend his time driving, he just focused on installing. That's another thing different in our company, that installers do their own thing, we help them install. That's what mainly the supervisor does. He looks after all the jobs, because we doing maybe 3-4 jobs at the same time. He just runs, talks to the client. If there's any questions, he solves them, answers the questions, any issues while we're doing so. Installer does what he good at. In terms of talking, bringing stuff, we have a working man for that. And today I'm the supervisor. I used to be supervisor for a long time, for a couple years, but now I just don't have time for that. But anyway, today I'm the supervisor. Anyway, it's fun. So you're just always somewhere out and about. You're doing like stuff, not just quoting and just that, not boring stuff, but it's kind of you do that every day. But when you're doing something different, that's cool as well. So anyway, let's go to Acacia Ridge. 3.4. Back side of the van is 2.4. So where we're gonna put 1 meter? Let's see. I've done it before. I'll try. It should work. So that one goes in. Yes, they will bend a bit, but because we have to cut them anyway and glue them to subfloor, so it doesn't bother me much. That's all done. 3.4 meters long trims in, 2.4 meters long van. What's that? 12, 20. Yeah, let's go to factory pocket, and then on the way back, I just want to pop into one of the last jobs we finished. If you watched again the BTS with the staining upstairs, I just want to see how the boys did that stain. 3 different timbers into one. Let's go and check them out. Let's take them out. Yeah, a bit bended, but it's okay. As they clip, like in that track with the plastic, so they will be nice and straight. Compared to the hallway, it's all nice and straight.
Yeah, the hallways.
What about when you come to?
That's what I've usually. Yeah, that's what's.
So now it's straight.
Yeah.
So now when you come up to the window, it will be nice and straight. Big job. All up there. Bedrooms, another kids' bedrooms there. those trim didn't work well because they're too dark. So we're gonna use silver ones for that gray flooring. Will work out. Yeah, I'll have to. So pretty much all what I've done now is just, yeah, we need to take it back now because we're not gonna use them. So those gray trims, it's okay. It happens. Anyway, let's go back to where was it? Ascot or Hamilton? Ascot. I think it's Ascot. Yeah, let's go and check the Ascot. Just drive past. If build is still there, we'll just walk in. We'll have a look at that stain. Anyway, let's go. Floor, old pine, and builder installed new pine. See how different that will look. Coating. So that's been stained. So as you can see, old flooring still got some stain on top, and back to raw pine. We were right here trying to understand how it's going to work out, but see, perfect. They did a very good job trying to blend new, old, and repairs plus different. So this is pine. On the stairs you have blackbutt. So to now have it all the same color. Very good. Yeah, they did a good job. Yeah, see, you can see come over here, you can see the difference in flooring without staining. So see, old floor with the black Japan stain, new floor with coating. Well, I think you can see clearly. So they done first coat, second one, third, to blend it in. And here they've done only 2 coats, because that's now that's the answer. So they've done 3, and to all they've done only 2 to blend it in. Wow, yeah. But if I wouldn't see what it was before, it's like it will be hard to tell that there was 3 different timbers, 3 different colors. See? I promised you, I'll show you that. Now we're here. Luckily that Omna is here doing some gardening and all that, so we managed to get inside and shoot this one for you, so you can see how it looks. All right, that's all good. Thank you. Let's go down. I'll do the final check for what we did, and we're good to go. Still a bit of a silicone. See, that was another important part for client to have this all finished flush with the 3mm gap. That's another important one. Skirtings, yeah, just a bit of a touch-ups here and there, cleaning, and ready to go. Yeah, all done. Let's have a look what's in here. Yeah. Kitchen, I think that's going to be kitchen here. Nice, with a bit of a backyard. We're all good to go back to the base. As you can see, turned up very well. To be honest, I'm surprised. That's a very good job floor sanders did. I thought that it would be more visible than that, but yeah, obviously they've done 3 coats to new, 2 coats to old, and then varnish on top. Very hard job. Like, that's why I said in the previous BTS that I'm not confident doing that kind of a job. But they obviously know what they're doing, so that's very important. So you get professionals to do your renovation. Don't try and save, because it will cost you more. But yeah, that's it for this episode of BTS. Me being as a supervisor, driving and doing some bits and pieces, not quoting, not meeting clients, just doing the regular stuff, regular work. That usually it's behind the scenes. Thanks for watching. Give us a like. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel Instagram channel, Facebook channel, pretty much we everywhere. And yeah, I'll see you at the next one.